really easy system from here. So, on this I do, I like to get my left hand control. The reason being is most people pass my guard to the left hand side to my right side. So this hand's in here, if they're passing this way, it kind of makes it easier to choke. Wherever I'm on this side and they're passing that side, this makes it really hard for me to choke. So what I try to do is play out where the odds are in my favour. Now one is, I go fishing, my hand goes in, Piggy realises that it's a choke and starts to grip right to try and defend it. So two things are going to happen is, he's got to take away one of his post hands or both of his post hands. Right, and the intent is that he's trying to pull the hand away to get it down. So what I see a lot of time when people are here is, you're taking your post away, but as you're pulling the hand down, it's going where I want you to go anyway because you're pulling it down. So the other option is that what people are going to try and do is they're going to try and turn their head to the side and pull down. So this way it's harder for me to choke it. It doesn't matter at this stage what we're doing, but I want you guys to try and defend the choke. It's not a grip fighting, so 1, 2, grip fight, choke them up. So that's the angle that I want where he'll really post and the other hand is going to hold me to try and get the control. Because he does want to get the choke over. So whether he holds my back, whether he holds his knee, it doesn't matter. Like as long as we've got this kind of zone. What I'm doing for me is I'm going to keep my legs straight, pull, back, and I'm cupping over the back of it. So I see a lot of guys cup the shoulder and they have trouble doing the choke from here. If I cup the back and pull it in, it's pretty much a huge difference. So once again is we're going to go from the full guard, I grip fight, he starts grip fight from here. Once his hands are up, I go back strike and push him off to the side. The key on this one is my left leg clamps to hold him off to the side, my left leg clamps. It will bring a collar, a nice line on the collar, grab it on the back of the neck. What I'm doing is I slide my forearm down across his neck and squeeze. Once we're here, kick my right leg through, lock it up, and the choke comes on really fast. By default, my left wrist will be straight onto the carotid. So it's a really fast choke. So once again, I go fishing, he grips up, back strike, push over to the side. I bring my left knee, so my left knee clamps, boom, so it's off the side, which makes it really hard for him to line. And it gives me this really good pat on the back. Pat on the back, cut his ear off, kick through, realign, and choke. A really fast choke, really easy to do. 1, 2, 3. Tired like me. 13 years older than you. Yeah. So this is what I call fishing. I've explained this a few times, but it's a really good method to get your hand deep inside the collar. So once I'm here and I pull it open, my hand goes in, but I leave this open. So now when I turn and I push, I now grip it. So, but what I'm doing is when I'm gripping, I'm kind of pulling this way so the bone of my wrist hits the carotid. A lot of time I see people grip their hands that way so that it's like, see that, there's a whole alley for them to, wherever I go, that way it's the bone sticks in. So as I go fishing, it's open and here, and I turn my thumb and pinky down. As I push this way here, I clamp it. Now, I'm seeing some of you guys, this is easy, but it's easier for him to escape. So I'm trying to get as deep as I can. I just grab a chunk of the gi. Once I'm here, I'm trying to take my elbow, so it's the blade of my arm. I'm seeing some guys, you're rolling that way, so it's a flat. So I want to make sure that I'm rolling my hand down. So when I cut this here, it's that, and that's me, I've loosened the choke off. So what will happen is, he's got the choice with his left hand. He can either try and lose the ability to post, or he can leave it there and get choked. What most people do is they choose the part where they try and defend the choke. So what I do is as I kick through, I'll squeeze, and the choke will come on from here. So I want that little kick through. What it does, it keeps him off center. I don't really want him to realign onto me. I want to keep him off the center here. So the thing is, like if I'm here and I'm like, man, this guy's super tough, I'm having a lot of issues, I bring my legs. I can use this to start to climb up. So I've got this kind of weird choke armbar kind of thing here as well. We're not going to do that today. We're going to go back to stage 2, but I want that left hand on the fishing. So open, pull this way, kick it, knee over the back as deep as I can, roll the blade down, so I don't even have to hold the gi, and it's going to come on quite nicely. 1, 2, 3. I go the same thing, so fishing, pull it out, make sure that the collar is open, my hand goes in nice and deep, swim, lock it up from here, backstroke. And he might defend it, he might not. Well, as I try to come up, he's like, no. So I'm going to post, I'm going to lift my hips up, I'm going to slide 45 degrees backwards. So I lift my hips up, I fold, kick, and then the choke. So I'm kicking the leg out because his weight's on his leg because he's posting. So and he'll do exactly the same motion where he'll just face plant and his hand will come. Now if his hand doesn't come out, he'll face plant, I'm going to take the sweep to mount and then choke him for mount. But most people don't want their face to hit the ground, most people. So as a general rule, they'll post. So same deal again, guys. So I'm inside the full guard. I go fishing, hand goes in, got it, nice and deep. He goes to collar to grip fight. I'm like, hip up, sweep, right? And he's like, nope. I'm like, man, so I go here, and I'm off 45 degrees. This. And now, the angle of, sorry, you're probably going to get the choke on that anyway. Grab the collar, once again, this time is I'm bringing my knee towards his back and I'm just squeezing. I can't do that to poor Peter. No, it's actually better than the other choke. It's faster than the other choke. So a lot of time I'm here, fishing, here, up, pop, knee squeeze. And I can just put that there and the choke's pretty much on. Grab from here. I want to keep him belly down. So I can bring my leg over from here as well. So this way, if he does get posture and starts to come up, I can just start to feed it, and I've got triangle chokes, things like that as well. As a general, I've never had to do that. I've always got the choke from the belly down position. Okay, change partners, 1, 2, 3. So mates, on my guard, what I'm seeing is your distancing. Your distancing is really important. So once again, I've got the collar, and if I try and pull straight down, his frame's much better than mine, he'll always win this. So hand goes out, break him down, pull the collar, once get it, grip it nice and deep. Does everyone understand? Yep. So he's going to put his hands in to try and grip break off my collar. I go back stroke, come up, and kick the leg, boom. So what I'm seeing now is people are pushing. What happens when you push, you've got this huge space, I'm going to find it exceedingly hard to choke. So I want to be in nice and tight. I want to be able to choke from in tight. So when I do the leg kick, I don't want to push him too far. I want him more up here, not there. Because this, when I go to my choke, the extension of my arms is bad. You can't choke that way. You want to choke here. So Dave, when I was on this short case, so what you're doing is you're here, boom, and you're going bop here. So now you can only get to that, which is a really shallow choke. Where if I come over the top and I'm kind of gripping on the back, you feel the difference on that. So I want this hand to be tight. What this does, when this comes here, it's kind of holding him in the zone so he can't move away. Ideally what I want is I want to get my elbow as far as I can over the back, not my hand. The elbow is better when I grip. Even if I get across the back there, now as I start to squeeze. If he posts up onto his left hand to try and get out of it, I simply grab the collar and now bring my elbows underneath him to put the choke on. So we're not doing this, I'm kind of choking that way. Anytime there's a space, I put the choke on under, but I can't choke at extension. This is a really weak mechanic. So when I go kick, I'm seeing guys go kick and ha-ha. That's kind of sweep, I want the choke. So I'm going kick, I'm kind of going ha-ha. That way, sit back, hand comes over, plant it, come here, and I'm just trying to get this choke, I'm trying to bring the choke down. Just trying to get guys, like that here, please. So we're inside the full guard again, and I go fishing. So my hand comes out for me once again, it's coming up this way. So I'm seeing guys here, it's that way. Hand goes in, reframe, get it nice and deep. So what I'm doing this time is my partner's left hand goes onto the inside of my knee and he starts to push my knee down. Got it? So what I'm gonna do is instead of fighting this is I'm gonna extend my arm and backstroke from here. And now he'll start to pass the guard. As he passes, my hand comes over, gets this. I let him pass the guard. And that's pretty much the choke's on straight away. If he doesn't pass my guard, I choke him. If he does pass my guard, I choke him. If he passes to the other side, I choke him. So from here, if he passes guard this way, I choke him. If he jumps to the other side of me, so jumps all the way over, I choke him. If he stays inside my guard, I choke him. So he does, yeah, right. The answer, short answer, choke him. Long answer, choke him. So the biggest thing on this one is the same deal. I need that. The hand comes over. What I'm doing is I'm sitting this way. So I need to swing to get my weight come down. I see a lot of guys sit backwards, this is wrong. So I kick that out and I'm laying this way from here. 1, 2, 3. Tight. So this is on my full guard. So I'm going to go fishing once again. So I go fishing, hand goes in, backstroke. So what I'm doing exactly the same thing for me. Push it. When I backstroke, I'm coming off centre. What I'm doing is my left elbow pulls down, I just know it's going to come over. Everyone's got this position, right? I would think some of you guys, your elbows coming over the top. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to keep her in the zone by putting my elbow down. What I do is I swing my left leg comes out, and now we keep the choke on. What I'm seeing some of you guys doing going here, the left leg and you're falling backwards, which makes the head's going to pop. So for me, what I try and do is, I try and set down, I try and roll over my partner. Try and roll over. So as I try and drive forward or move, I've got this huge ability to put the choke on and apply a lot of pressure to the neck. So instead of sitting backwards, guys, try and come over the top of it. It does two things, right? So backstroke, over. So I'm here and I'm driving and she goes no and poses the hand. As I load the hand, I get my 100%. So from the 100%, I'm definitely going to get the sweep. Where if I'm sitting backwards, I can't go to my 100% because I can't lose the arm. Don't do the 100% because you're going to put a lot of pressure onto their neck. So do this armpit choke from sitting up a bit more. Guys, 1, 2, 3. It's okay, your neck.